So today in this video, we're gonna do an open box. We're gonna have everything out of the box, and I'm gonna show you the Oculus 2 and why personally I think about it, if it's really worth it, go for it. All right, I'll see you now. How we doing, everyone? My name is Dario from mediaboxentlab, where we'll bring you the latest technology. And yes, finally today we do have here the Oculus 2. There's two versions, the 64 version and the 256. Now, the entry price for that is $299 and the other one is $399, $900 different. The question is, I really need to get the 256. Well, let's think about it for a second. It's just something when you go shopping for a phone. How many videos you're going to put, how many pictures you're going to take. Well, you're going to take pictures here, but how many applications are going to be downloaded? Today we see a lot of phones like the Pixel 4a. There's not even 64 gigabyte version. The new phones will be only 128 and then eventually 256. So now it's a question, what I should get? All right, so the 64, I think it will do okay. Saying I have the Oculus One already and I still put in a lot of applications. I mean, the games are about, depends. It can be between 3 to 4, 5 gigabytes. Some of the bigger games maybe 15 gigabytes. So you still put a lot of games into it. You have to remember also when you buy these games from the Oculus store, you can always delete it and download it back again. You only pay once. You know, it's like Microsoft Network or the Plus service from Sony, right? So you just go download it, and then if you want, as long as you have the key, as long as you bought the product, you can uninstall it and take it 100 million times. So if you get the 64 gigabytes and you run out of space, well, what you can do is just delete it. Now you have to think about it, another thing too. Now the Oculus 2 is like a 90 Hz, so there's about 10 games already they released with new graphics, like Arizona Sunshine. Now Arizona Sunshine runs at 90 Hz. And the other game, so we think it's like, okay, so it runs at 90 Hz, will be, maybe it has better video, it looks nicer, so eventually will require more space. All right, so the sweet spot is $299. So you have to think about it for a second. That is worth $100 different, yes. But if you don't want to kill the piggy bank, like I always say, oh, but then the $299, it will be good, and you will have a lot of fun with this Oculus 2. Now, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna show you what we get inside the box. We get the two controllers, the Oculus Quest, power supply, cable, Super Mario nobody reads, and the air on for the glasses. Let's start with this thing. Power supply, C2C, yes, short cable, 2 feet maybe, 3 feet, that's it. No longer charger cable or link cable, you're gonna have to get that. Now, Oculus Quest 2. Now we see over here comes with the Sumo Wrestling straps. That's okay, fine, that's the job. Not perfect, but little cheesy, but it's what it is. If we're looking right over here, we have the speakers. So the speaker now used to be here, now they are on the side, not too powerful speakers. Now if we're looking right in the front, we get the camera. It's still the same location as the other one, so same location on the camera. We're looking on this side will be the left side, 1.8 or 3.5 millimeter stereo jack. It used to be 2, now it's only 1. Charging cable or link cable, USB-C. Microphone right below here. Volume control, same location like the old one, is right. Remember, if we look right on the right side now, power and LED light. Red, run out of battery. Yellow, you're in the middle, 50%, and white is full charge. Now they move. Used to be around here, used to be in up place, because every time you get the call and you want it like reset without removing, it was hard. I have to figure it out all the time. So now I think it's much easier to find the power. That's why they move it here. Make much sense here than not on the front. Now if you look at right inside, we do have the sensor, but what I want to do is put it on for the glasses. So just push this up. We're gonna put this here and install it. But since we got it open, I want to show you this way. So now, before and the other one used to be a fabric here because the speaker used to be here, right? And now this one is, yes, a little smaller than the other one and 70 grams lighter than the original. Cleaning wise, guys, be careful. Do not put any material to clean here. Just use a nice fabric like the one you get for the glasses, and never expose this to the sun because it will kill your glasses. By the way, the glasses are the same as the original, no change there. The way you regulate this is by pushing this into the side, and the way you figure it out put it in, use 1, see how it looks like, then move to 2, see what it looks like, and then keep going. That's 1 actually. So for me, 2 seems to be the best, because this one has 58, 63, and 68 millimeters at the distance. And the other one, with a slide here, you can go all the way from 59 to 71. So I guess they calculate that's the standard on the ice distance. So now we get it, since I put the error now, so that's because you have the glasses, and maybe the glasses will touch the land, and just a little bit, not much. You cannot go higher than this, because then it will change the distance between the lens, and then I guess it will become a problem. But that's fine. It feels pretty comfortable. And the side, we'll leave that in a second. And controller wise, they are a new design, much bigger than the other ones. They do have an LED light, white light. They will see, you see that. And battery wise, they use a AA battery. This time is much harder to open. In the original one, when you play Beat Saber or Pistol Away, it was pretty simple to sometimes feel this thing was slide. You can see it's a little hard to open. That's it there. And AA battery, you can see it much better than the other one. They redesigned this, but the design of the new ones are much better and much bigger. It's still good, but the nice thing now, you can really figure out what is the left and the right. The other one was kind of confused, so can mess up and figure out, oh, I got the long one. People used to put a sticker here or something to figure out when you grab it and touch it, and then you feel what you have in your hand. Because sometimes what happened, I wear the helmet, leave it there on the side, and I want to grab it back again, and you don't see anything. You are in the virtual reality, right? So you just grab it or get messed up, and you just leave it there. Even they have a left and right sometimes down here, and it was hard to figure out, oh, I got the wrong one at least. Now my question is, why you will change to the 2? I want to show you guys, compare 1 to the 2. We can see here in performance. Remember, in this case, this use the Snapdragon XR2. It's a special chip made for VR. It's 2 times faster compared to the old chip, and 4 times on a video display, 6 times better, and for performance 11 times better. Now the difference between each other again is 72 grams. We say that on the weight. Now for the resolution, it's 1832 by 1920 for that LCD, and so it's much better. The speaker's not on the side, not inside there. Battery wise, about 2 to 3 hours. It all depends what you're gonna do. I will think if you're gonna be browsing, it's gonna last 3 hours. And if you're gonna play a game that require a lot of CPU, it's gonna last maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And Oculus One run a battery about 2.5 hours. There are hacks you can do. You can put in a battery, a power bank. They use one for the phone, so C, USB A to C, plug it in, put one in the bell. There's an error, you can put it right over here, and then you can extend the battery much longer, maybe another hour. Oh, by the way, the frequency, this one will do 90 hertz refresh rate compared to the 72 on the old one. And memory wise, yes, remember it's a 64 and 256 memory wise. You just have to decide what you think is better. If you're going to be downloading a lot of games, if you think the games are going to get more heavy, then I will recommend for $100 get the 256. But if you don't want to kill the piggy bank and you want to be in the sweet spot, the $299 will do for you. You can always once again delete the games and then restore back again. You don't need to rebuy the game. And by the release day, was released on the 13th. That's the day I received this. With like a 72, you have to manually turn it on. I guess it's still in the experimental stage, so you have to turn it on. There are about 10 games they released it ready on the 13th. They already upgraded to 90 hertz. Now, the new games is still, they are not exclusive games for 2. They all work for 1 and 2. Right? So no problem with that. So if you have Oculus One, and the nice thing, I have Oculus 1 and 2, and with one account, I'm to be able to play the games or either the 1 or the 2 with no problem. I thought I have to go and buy new games now. I say, oh man, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go and buy new games for them. It's not. I just download it and everything works here as well. So that's a nice thing too. Graphics wise, yes, it's much better and then much cleaning compared to the other one. Yes, and much faster. Remember, if you want trying to play Half-Life Alyx or the new Star Wars Squadron, you're gonna have to have a link cable. Normally a link cable when it's in an account. For that case, you need to buy the link cable. I will leave you the link below this video. If you need to do one of those things, it's what required if you want the link. And it's a cool thing because you can play a lot of the PC games and other things you can do. You can cast works beautiful. You can cast to any Chromecast, to your TV, to your phone, and you can do all those things. Don't require much. One of the things, maybe the biggest complaint was you It requires a Facebook account to again. I'm super happy and it feels good for now. We're still in the testing stage, but at this point right now, I love it every second. I love the controller, much lighter, and I guess it's different. So there are a few things that make you think you should upgrade to 2, but it all depends on you. Maybe the one is still a lot of fun. See, there's 2 people we use it over here, so time to time I will use the 2, and time to time I will use the 1 back again. It's all okay, guys. Like always, see you next time.